The best relationship advice no one ever told you, part 1. Let's get right into it. Before I get deep into this convo, I want to start off with a question for this conversation. What is the best method of communication? Verbal, cognitive, listening, or physical? If you chose physical, that is a good method, but it is not the best method. If you chose listening, that is a great method of communication. But if you chose verbal, you were definitely wrong. How about cognitive? Did anybody ever think of that? Like your brain? That, in my opinion, could have been the best one. But there's one that you may have never even thought of. And this is why this may be the best relationship advice that no one has ever told you. How about body language? Right? How about body language? You ever watched a show called Lie to Me?
When you leaned out of line, I could tell you were jacked up about something.
That's because I flashed your partial fear expression.
Whatever. But why were you trying to play me?
You're one of the naturals.
Okay, so here is a private interrogator, a special interrogator that they hire when they deal with some of the most dangerous criminals. And they bring this guy into the interrogation room to ask him questions, right? Instead of the polygraph, they bring this guy in. Because he does something during the conversation and reads their body language. Such as anything. It could be their neck, finger movements, scratching the head, any type of body language, quivering of the lips, the smallest detail to see if that person he is interrogating is lying to him. So this is very important, okay? When you're communicating with your partner or a significant other potential, communication is important. And it's very important that, yes, you want to speak your mind. But this is not an over-talking session. Don't over-talk each other. While one of you is talking, let the other person shut up and listen. That is very important that you listen. You are listening. And don't just listen to them. Think about what they're saying. Think about what they're saying. Because you can hear me, but are you applying what you're hearing? Think about what they're saying before giving a response. Because sometimes you may not have the answer, and that's okay. Like if a woman, for example, asks me something and I don't know the answer to it, I'm going to think about it for a second. I'm going to be quiet because I'm very observative. I'll listen. And I'm going to say, I don't know, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out together. Boom. So there it is. You know what I mean? You don't know everything. And that's okay. So, how about this? How about observing their body language? Here's how you know if somebody is full of crap. Watch their body language. Watch how to react when you're talking to them, when it's their time when it's their turn to listen and see if they're full of shit. Their body language is always fighting against their cognitive thoughts, because their thoughts are trying to read the room. They're trying to check the temperature to see if they can manipulate the situation, especially if they are wrong and disingenuous about owning up to their wrong. So this is what you want to watch. You want to watch their body language. That's very important. That is the most important method of communication. Body language. The body language tells it all. You could say whatever you want in your head. You can say whatever you want out of your mouth from what was communicated in your head, but your body language tells it all. And I pay close attention to your body language. When you do this, like you could be on FaceTime with somebody, right? Let's say you're on Instagram Live. I'm in the car with you. You're on FaceTime Live, right? And somebody says, you got your buddy back, right? And let's say the person keeps repeating, right? Just trying to be funny. They bidding and stuff. They bidding around, right? Bidding is a Philly term for like playing around. So, right? So we bidding and stuff. And he keeps repeating it. And you like, and I'm looking at you like, red flag. Because why are you doing that? You trying to get the person's attention because they doing something that they don't realize that they're doing. And you're trying to get them to stop. So that means whatever your intentions at that present time that you did this body language is showing a disingenuous intention on why you're trying to get them to stop, because your intentions around that person are not genuine on why you're glad that they're back around. Just an example. So make sure you pay attention to that, y'all. Body language. Start paying attention to these motherfuckers' body language. Whatever they do with their fingers, I pay attention close to detail. Because what they're doing is about to lead next to what they're about to say out of their mouth. And if you just shut up and listen for a second, you will hear what they're saying. So here is the order of communication to pay attention to when it's your turn to shut up. Body language. Watch their whole body language. Their body language, okay, is leading to what they're about to think about. Okay? When they're listening is going to trigger their body language. Their body language is then going to trigger their thought process. Their thought process is then going to trigger what they say out of their mouth. And you already know if they're about to say some bullshit. Y'all have heard me say this a lot. People that know me personally, I know when somebody's about to say a lie before they say it out their mouth. How do you know somebody about to say a lie before they say it out their mouth? They didn't say it out their mouth. Because I have paid attention to their body language. Like the show Lie to Me. Surprise, surprise. Gotcha. What's that Dave Chappelle said? Alright. So that's how I know. And that is why this is the best relationship advice no one ever told you. Start paying attention to people's body language. That is the most important method of communication. Body language. The body language tells it all. Subscribe to Relationship Talk with G's for more. Drop a comment in the comment section below. The best comment will get pinned. And until next time, holla at your boy.